Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
And welcome to my playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Really excited to share it with you, and this will be my first Let's Play, so let's get started, okay?
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher. Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue. A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Oh, you know, the normal stuff. You know, whatever.
Nothing
Chatting.
much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that
Don't tell
suspicious-looking
anybody.
character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
So what?
So I'm learning to sword fight, and what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
Well, maybe I can
How?
duel
What's
my
he gonna
father.
do? I'm doing nothing wrong. I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Alright guys, this is one of my favorite games. I've beat the game a few times, and I think I'm going to try to beat the game a really different way this time. Bows don't become available for a while, but and once I get a bow, I think I'm going to go bow only to try to beat this game. If you've never played this game before, you will
Come here,
quickly
I need your
understand
help.
how hard that is.
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
Sir Radzik.
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I
Kunesh
sold
is
him a month ago.
dick.
Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Goodness, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy.
That would be painful.
Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the cross guard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
Don't forget
And
ale.
ale.
The
Stop
most
off at the
important
tavern on
thing
your way
is
home.
ale.
I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Alright, so this is the tutorial, obviously. Kind of just gives you an overview of all the skills you would need to learn, but in an interactive environment. You can basically do these in any order you see fit. I like to build up my strength before I fight Kanush, because obviously Kanush is a dick, so you're gonna need to fight him to get the money back. I think they did update it, so I want to see if I can do this. So before you had to go to the charcoal burner, and even if you bought the charcoal, you still had to get the stuff back. But I wonder if I go to my house and steal all my parents' stuff, which technically isn't stealing yet. Wonder if I can buy charcoal that way. If I don't have to fight Knush, that'd be cool. I'll still fight him, but I don't have to beat him. Because honestly, he's like the 3rd hardest person to beat in the game. And you laugh, but I mean it. So what I do is I just go into this room and I take all the fruits. They're all worth not much, but if you have enough of them, you can get enough money to buy the charcoal. You can get lockpicks from Pikmin, I think is that his name? Maybe, I don't remember. But he'll sell you lockpicks. Lockpicking in this game is really hard as well. So I probably wouldn't be able to actually unlock that easy chest, but A for effort. So once you got all the items there, just go to the charcoal burner. The charcoal burner is talking to somebody important, so he won't actually talk to you, so you have to talk to his assistant. Because, you know, charcoal burners are high-class people. Also, you run out of stamina in this game very quickly. One swing, about 1/10 of your stamina. So if you're using a sword, it's even more.
How are you?
We're gonna go ahead and buy 10 charcoals. How many you need? Which is gonna be 5, and I can sell 45 apples. Sell the bread, sell the cabbage. Food's important in this game, but they put enough like free food out there that you don't really need to worry about. You really don't need to worry about actually eating. Just make sure that you know where a pot is, and pots respawn every 24 hours, I believe, and they give 30 nutrition. And then this is the sword fighting guy.
Yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place, and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes?
Hell yeah.
Alright, I wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Yeah, so sword fighting in this game is very unique. It's not your average slash and stab and slash and grab and all that good stuff. You actually have to be somewhat methodical on your strikes. You can't just, you know, slam on left click and kill someone. There's also herbalism in this game. You can pick herbs, which you can use to make potions, which is very important because you can save a lot of money doing that. And you can also make a lot of money doing that.
So, can we
Definitely
get
something I
started?
recommend.
We can. Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
So obviously I already know how to play
Very
this
well.
game.
Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
This is one of my favorite games because it's made so well.
All right.
But
Now try to hit me.
it feels rushed.
You have to put your weight into
Like
your
it has
attack.
everything that you want in
If
an
you just fiddle
RPG,
around, you'll get nowhere.
but
Try slashing from different sides.
it's very buggy
Unpredictability
sometimes.
is the key. Never
So I
repeat
feel like
yourself.
since they're not a AAA organization, that they kind of rushed the product out or did not have
Good.
the resources to make this game what it should and could have
The
been.
point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Good.
I think they've since fixed a few bugs in the game, so maybe this
Good.
playthrough
Let's try
it'll
something
run
else.
better. But
One strike, I can fend off without sweat. But if you chain your strikes,
so I need to
I'll have a
place
much harder
my.
time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
My logo's not in a good spot.
Not bad. Again. All right. Fine.
Gonna delete the logo.
All right. That's enough.
Alright, we got that part done.
Not you, but I'm tired.
So we got a little bit of XP there. I know we got some XP, so if you press I, it pulls up this tab. Go into strength. These two things are completely useless right now. Shields, I don't have a shield. This one's to carry dead bodies. Probably honestly won't be doing a whole lot of killing people and hiding their bodies. So I played this game kind of honorably, but then again, I'm gonna go arrow and bow and arrow this game. So we might do some sneak stuff. We might do some Skyrim sneak archer stuff, but remains to be seen. Alright, now I'm gonna go talk to Ganesh. Which I don't think I actually... I just need to talk to him, but...
God be with you.
I'm gonna try to kick his ass, but
What do you want?
we'll see.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
I'm sorry, what did you say to me?
You know you owe father for a lot more than
We'll
just
try to
the
be
axe
nice
and
to him.
hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Alright, time to fight. So there's persuasion, speech, social status, and if I look dangerous. You can always bribe people, try to haggle with them. And then in special cases, people will respect certain skills over others. So all my skills kind of suck. For some reason, since I'm the blacksmith's son, my social status is a 7 out of 10. I think it's 10. They might go up past 10. But the two I can't choose from are terrible. So
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told
I
me
look
to
like a
clear
pussy,
off.
and
But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal,
I'm not gonna scare
not pay
him
your
off.
debts, and then try to scare me. Would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No?
thieving,
Well,
who the
I'll teach
thief?
you then.
Dumb shit.
Yeah.
But now it's gonna show me how to fight. Okay, so the purple is his health, the red is my health, and the yellow is my stamina. Pretty straightforward.
Curse it!
I realize in hand-to-hand combat, best thing to do is face punches and clinch grabs. My clinch is terrible, so I'm gonna avoid getting in the clinch, because if I get in the clinch, this is what happens. It automatically kicks me in the face. So I just have to sit back and wait, and then hopefully get a clean shot to the face. Watching my stamina as I do so. Being careful, because as soon as you hit 0 stamina, that's when it starts affecting your health versus affecting your stamina. And every time you hear that slow motion sound, that means that he dodged. Like I said, this guy is very difficult to fight. I'm probably not gonna win.
Here!
Also take advantage when they run at you like
Sod
that.
it!
That's like a free shot to the face. Yeah, see? Very circumstantial. You can win those fights, you can lose those fights.
I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
That's cool. So we get to take all of his stuff. I don't usually get to happen, but luckily we do have some of these. So the marigold decoration and the savory schnapps are the only two potions that I really use. The marigold heals you, and the savory schnapps saves the game. So you can only save the game if you if you sleep in a bed, or you drink a potion that allows you to sleep. So we're gonna take these, and we're gonna go ahead and eat from the pot. Why not? Probably get overfed by the way that you can eat too much in this game. Yep, and so my stamina went down. I think there's other buffs like charisma. I think we might have gotten a debuff for that.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
That's gonna be one of those things that we'll find out in the future. Third item of business is to go to the tavern and get some beer.
Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only
We got
the
this
truth.
guy.
Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So are
Matthew.
such lords as
What's
Henry
going on here?
of Rosenberg.
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
It's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
Wenceslas
I might
is a
have an
piece of
idea.
shit.
Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So Henry is kind of a pussy.
So, how?
But I don't really see
Are
a
you with
point to do this. There's, I mean, yeah, the bonding with your friends that yeah, whatever. No, I'm good.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but...
Now, if I
really
wouldn't
don't
have beat
have time.
Kanosh, I could have had
That's
them help me
disappointing.
out.
Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly,
But-
Hal, how could you possibly chance like this?
It's really just a pain in the ass. And one time, I messed it up somehow and died in prison. So, I'm not gonna do that.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome.
She's not that cute.
What brings you here?
Of course,
Beauty, of
you.
course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
That ass though. Oh, sorry.
I need
Pitcher of
for
ale.
Father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to.
We get it.
You too.
You're not very smooth.
Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniac?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
Robbing
He
people.
promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like Father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Titties?
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
See, he's
Really?
a bitch. Savior
You're an
schnapps,
angel.
really?
I hope
Father
you thank
drinks
me
ale.
properly later.
But I like
I
savory
will.
schnapps. Get it though, savory, because they saved the game. That's the pun of the day. There's my dad joke. You're only limited to one dad joke a day, so there's my one. We got that. Now we gotta get the cross guard, and then we should be ready to smith. Forge the shit out of this sword. But the game looks really nice. It's a pretty game, but I know they could have done better, and I'm sad because I love the game so
I'm with
much
you.
already.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship. Shadow me.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
With what money? You literally have no money. It's everything I do believe, so we can get to work.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship. What does the inscription mean? Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. This will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
No.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw
Piss
dung
off.
at Deutsch's
Wasn't
freshly
me.
lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Oh, got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand? Yes. Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
What, so you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish, so what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, not your fists.
Instead, I'm going to use a bow and
Furnace is
arrow.
ready.
So we'll do
Right,
that.
we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
So this part always bothered me. There is no way I'm putting my hands anywhere near forged steel without gloves on. And Henry doesn't have gloves on.
Do it.
Yep.
Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready.
I'll nail
Will you fetch them for
I mean,
me, Hal?
I'll get you nails.
They're in the
Yes,
trunk
I will
in the living room.
Get you nails. Yep, that one. Oh wait, I already have them. Here's some nails.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
Who's Bianca?
She's fine.
I mean,
Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
yeah, I know my sword's pretty good. It's beautiful. Yeah, I know.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Uh-oh.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Oh, they seem friendly. Right? Well, apparently not. All right.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside quick! We have to shut the gates!
Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Kind of a badass, if I do say so myself. Well, shit.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride to tell Merc! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Oh, shit. You're supposed to take care of me. But I do have a sword. And I am overweight. This is not gonna go well. Running overweight's not the easiest thing in the world. But we're gonna get a horse, so we should be fine. I want to thank you for watching this first episode. It might be a little bit longer than what you expected, but if you do enjoy the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and a like. Subscribe for more content. I'm just testing out some games, trying to figure out which games I want to play. And if this is one that you guys enjoy, then go ahead and hit the like button. Really help me out. Thanks. See you in the next video.